All right, guys, welcome. I think we are ready to go. We are live.
Okay, so if anybody's out there, let us know.
Yep. Let us know if you're here. You're hanging
Whether
out.
you're here or not, we'll keep talking to each other.
Yep. Good
Hi,
morning.
I'm Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed, in case you don't know, on Instagram, Etsy, and Facebook.
And I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, and TikTok. And together we're Hurley's Hand. Did you just lower your chair?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
There you go.
I felt like my feet were too far off the ground. I mean,
too low. There you go. I got long legs.
Yeah, but now we're about even. Across there.
Well,
Anyway, thanks for coming. Let us know if you're here.
Looks like we got a couple people watching so far, but no one has commented yet. So hello, welcome.
And if I don't comment, it's because I don't see your comments. So Amber has to do all the letting us know what you're saying. So
try to keep you up to date on things.
And if you are new, we're not just hand-dyed people. We also do other crafts, which you will see. And we have an event going. So
yes, and we're gonna talk about that.
We'll talk about that. So
Mom is doing more of the hand-dyed now, and I'm doing other things.
Yeah.
So
right. So we'll show you those things. But boy, the allergies are getting me today.
Here the prickly pear is blooming, and I think I'm allergic to it.
Well, we've everything's blooming, and then we've had a terrible wind, so that's getting all that pollen in the air. I even put the Pataday in this morning, and it doesn't seem to be really helping that much, but I'm supposed to, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're glad you're here. If you're here for the first time, thank you for joining. Make sure you subscribe, because we're still pushing for that 1,000 subscribers.
And we have subscribers in the past couple of weeks since I've been posting more of the shorts. We've gained some subscribers, which is nice.
Yeah. So I don't know how to post the shorts, even though Amber's told me, but I'm old.
I through it and it didn't happen. So yeah, we're up to 688, Mom.
Oh, good. Almost 700. Yay. Thank you.
We're getting closer.
And if you're a diamond art person, we do diamond art. You can see Amber's diamond art in the background. I can see it behind your head. Some of it. There we go.
My mystery one.
So we'll show you other things. And
Steph saying hi. Good morning. Well, Steph's. It's JAEDD_plans, Jade Plans, but it says in parentheses Steph. So
I think it's Stephanie Erickson. Is that you? Is that you?
She just said good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
She's somewhere where it's afternoon. It's morning for us still.
East Coast probably. Because it would be afternoon there. We're still morning here. You're in my time zone, right? Aren't we in the same time zone?
I'm in your time zone, yes.
Yeah. Because New Mexico is right on that border thing. Because Texas is in the next time zone.
I don't know if all of
Jill's Jill's in the next time zone than you are.
That says yes, that's me. Good job, Mom.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, yeah, I have some people that I almost know by their call names too. So our call name, that's when it used to be a CB, people had CB radios in their cars and stuff and their trucks. That was your call name. I think they might still have them. I don't know, in trucks. But now that with all the new stuff, they might not do CB radios anymore.
No, they have them for like shipping trucks, those kinds. They have CBs still. They still do CBs. Yeah.
We had one.
Yeah.
We had one in our van before you were born. So this was in the 70s. That's when they were really in. Everybody had one. So, but.
Well, we didn't have cell phones then.
No, we didn't. We didn't even have pagers then. So
Steph says central time zone for her. So it's just barely afternoon.
Oh, okay, good.
She's just an hour past us.
So.
You see me keep looking over at my printer because I have a little tiny spool. I'm watching it so I can put the other one on.
So you could just add into it?
It'll actually pause itself if I miss it. and I can go put the new spool on and then push the start restart button. It'll purge a little bit out and then it will continue where it was. It's amazing.
Oh, neat.
And for those of you who don't know, this is my new 3D printer. Look how fast it goes. Like it's shaking my table. That's how fast it goes.
And it's printing a dragon, huh?
No, it's printing an octopus.
Oh, an octopus, oh, a big octopus.
No, a regular sized.
Oh, just a regular size. Okay.
Because I'm finishing off some small, like, because like I have like this, just a little bit of filament left, and I have one that's just sitting there waiting to go on as well. So I'm not wasting any filament now. So he's gonna be a little janky, with different colors, but he'll still be cute.
He'll still be cute. Have you used your white filament yet? That you
Not
got?
the new one, but I did put it in my filament dryer, and the humidity is perfect on it. So
Okay.
I just have it sitting in there waiting until I use it. I
Okay.
think I'm gonna make some lithophanes with it. It's like where you put a picture and then you put light behind it and it shows through as the picture.
Oh,
I've not talked to you about lithophanes yet, but I have ideas.
No.
So no,
okay.
not to sell, but for people as gifts.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Because you can do some cool things with them. My sister-in-law actually made us one for Christmas this year. With a
Oh,
picture.
okay.
So
Jennifer?
yeah, Jennifer, because she has a couple, I think they're up to 3 3D printers now. But I mean, we are too, but now the only one I'm using is this one because it's so fast. The other two just seem like dinosaurs compared to this guy. So I'm gonna probably end up selling those two and working towards another P1P because it's so fast. And like the only issues I've had with it have been user error issues.
Well, you did have, was that a user area? You
I
had
think
to,
it might have been because I realized in the slicer I use, which is the computer program where you set it up to get it to print, I had the wrong plate selected. Because there's a cool plate that comes, I guess, with the X1C, which I don't have. Mine is the textured PEI plate, and I had them all set to cool plate. So it was making my plate 35 degrees Celsius. So things were adhering for a couple layers and then they were sliding off. So I changed it to the right plate. Yeah. And now they stay on.
oh, good. Okay.
That's what
Good.
caused my issue with the last
Anyway, we're going to do it a little different this time because neither Amber or I have whips or FOs in in yarn.
crocheting.
So we're going to do a what's in our shop. And I did do some yarn dyeing this week. So
Awesome.
I am going to show you. Is that all right if I go ahead?
Yeah. Oh, and do you want to talk about what you've done with your yarn? Like, didn't you lower some of your prices?
Yes, I did. I lower, and you
We
lowered
haven't
some
talked
yours.
about that. Yes, but we haven't talked about that yet.
Okay,
So.
we'll do that first. We lowered our prices, everybody. So if you haven't been to our site for a while, go and check it out. We're pretty close to what we were when we started. We decided to go down a little bit. Our yarn has stayed about the same for a while, our purchasing of the yarn. So we decided we could do that. Instead of having sales and offering free shipping, we just lowered the price of the yarn. So it works out. Yeah. So shipping we cannot change, and we apologize to people. That's why we do not ship international. And I'm sorry, people, but
It's so expensive.
to pay $25 or $24 for a skein of yarn and then pay another $20 to ship it to like England or practically anywhere, Australia. That's $50 for a skein of yarn. And maybe some of you are willing to pay it, but we're not willing to sell it to you for that, right? I'm sorry. It
Feels
just
unreasonable because then, if you're unhappy with my yarn, then like you're in at $50 instead of just like 25.
and if you have to ship it back, that's another 25. And
Yep.
yeah. So and most places have plenty of yarn buyers out there. And I think if you check, if you're buying on Etsy actually gives you people in your area first or in your country first. So they're good about that. But yeah, we quit doing international a long time ago. I had
At least a year ago.
4 or 5 years ago. It's been a long time. I had a customer in Italy, and it was at Christmas time, and it sat at his border. I mean, at his, what do you call it?
Post office.
The tax place where it comes in, the import
Custom.
place.
Oh,
for 4 weeks, sat there. And then of course he wanted it before Christmas. I shipped it out in November and he still didn't get it till after Christmas. And I'm going, that's ridiculous. And that's not our fault, but people don't see it that way. And that's how you get bad reviews and stuff. So, you know, you control what you can.
yep.
And that
Which
was one of
right
them.
now it's not a lot.
So no, no, it's
a whole
not.
lot.
So, but anyway, and of course, Etsy keeps increasing their
fees.
but both Amber and I, this isn't our sole support. So you know, it's more of
Not
a
a side hustle.
shop. You know, me, it's just something to do because I'm retired, and Amber is a teacher, so she works all day, so she tries to get caught up in the summer, but that doesn't
That's
always
why-
work out too, because
That's why I've switched to a lot of 3D printing stuff, because I can set it in the morning and I don't have to worry about it till I get home.
right.
Kind of
So,
nice, you know.
anyway, so
Do you want to
that's-
show new yarns?
now we're going to show my yarns.
Okay.
And I did one worsted. It's all one new color, and it's called Blood Orchid. And
Mhm.
it's the Cabernet and the Oxblood Red and the Pink Orchid and then a Ballerina Pink. So it's got 4 actual colors in it, and it's real pretty. And yes, there are blood orchids. They're very rare. I looked them up on the website on the internet.
There's a whole Anaconda movie about them.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fiction. But sorry, I was turning on I realized my.
Well, because when I read it, it's the anaconda that eat them, and it makes them. They thought they were what do you call it? Extinct for a while. The blood orchid.
Mom, that's the whole plot of the movie Anaconda Blood Orchid.
Okay, so you know what I mean. I don't know. I didn't see it, but yeah, it actually did make them grow longer, and they tried to find the blood orchid because they thought it might extend our life too, because it made them live longer. Supposedly, I don't know how they tested that. I don't know if they live longer or not, but I guess they grew longer, so that meant they live longer.
It's not true though. It was made up for the movie because
really?
anacondas don't live in Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia. It was
It's
on
the
Wikipedia.
yeah. And that's the plot of the
Yeah,
movie.
I thought that was like an encyclopedia or something.
No, anyone can edit Wikipedia and put information in.
Oh.
And if you look at it, it probably said Anaconda Blood Orchid, 2005 or something.
No, it didn't.
It might have.
And then I pulled up pictures of the blood orchid, and they are raising them, but whatever. But anyway, that's my blood orchid story. And then these are in fingering weight, and this one is, I call this Luck of the Irish. It's kind of got a teal and green. It's got speckles all in it and all that. And this was these are ooks. These are all they're 2 of a kinds, but you know, I can't reproduce these.
Yeah.
So there you go. Then I did this one.
Mom, is this what the Wikipedia page looked like? Anacondas, the hunt for the blood orchid.
Yeah, I think so.
2004 American adventure horror film by Dwight H.
No, that's not what it said. Did you go into Wikipedia? Did you go into Google?
Wikipedia.
Did you go into Google?
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't remember that, but it was on my computer. It was on my phone too. So
yeah. But
anyway,
sorry.
That's that.
They're pretty.
Right. And this one I called Boo, BOO, Berry. Do you remember your dad? That was his favorite cereal, and you could only get it at Halloween. They came out with Blueberry, Frankenberry, and
Count Chocula.
Yeah.
Count Chocula, yep.
Yeah, Count Chocula. And I still think they still come out with those at Halloween. But anyway, so it's got teals and kind of a Cabernets and light aquas and all kinds. So that's that one. And then the last one I called Plum Pudding. And it has got plum, of course, plums and purples and like a Cabernet. Cabernet seems to be the dye of choice today, doesn't it? Everything has Cabernet. No, and Cabernet. But I thought, I don't usually dye dark colors. And I looked on my website again and I thought, I have all brights and pretties and, so I thought I'm going to darken some stuff up. So darker. So we'll see if I keep doing darker, but to me, darkening yarn is depressing. But I guess if you were making socks for like a husband or a son, you might want darker browns and blacks and things like that. So that's the 4 new yarns I have now in my website or in my Etsy shop. So
I'm going to share some information for you.
Okay.
Okay. Is the blood orchid real? Okay. The titular flower, the blood orchid, is real, but they don't have the immortality effects that the film says they have. They're a type of orchid that's part of the Orchidaceae family. Orchid flowers come in various shades, including deep pink, blood red, and brownish red. And anacondas don't actually even live where they grow. Anacondas are, the first anaconda movie took place in Africa, I believe.
And
that
these
is
I
where
think
they
are
all,
in Bolivia. Aren't they in
Yes.
Bolivia or somewhere? I
and
didn't remember that part.
yeah. And so anacondas don't actually live there. It's just a movie, but the blood orchid itself is real and it is very pretty.
Yeah.
So-
And there's a bunch of, like you said, a bunch of different shades of it. So it's real pretty. Yeah.
So just thought I'd share that with you. Well, I mean, false information.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were real too. And then I looked into them after we watched
Well, they
them.
are real. The blood orchid.
No,
is
but I
real,
mean
but
like
that
the
anaconda eating them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
anacondas do exist, but not there.
okay. Now
so-
Amber's going to show us some stuff that she's been making.
Yes, and my stuff is not, most of this is not in my shop. Just because Etsy's fees are so high that for some of these items, because they're less money, it's better to sell them other ways. And I'm going to tell you, I take these to school and teachers buy these like that. I went to school yesterday with 3 of these dragons I'm about to show you. I didn't even make it to my classroom before I sold all 3. So these are my dragons. This one I finished yesterday. It was done when I came home from school. It is blue and green, and they are long, just so you know. This is a crystal dragon. And I do have the rights to sell it. So if anyone asks, because a lot of 3D printers, you pay for the rights to sell their items. So I did get the license for that for commercial for this guy. Then I have some dinosaurs. Also, these are by Flexi Factory. And I pay for these rights too. These are my Brachiosauruses. They are Flexi Brachios. Necks are really long. So when you're playing with them, they move. So I have Brachiosauruses I can do. And I will be doing pre-orders of these if you guys want them. I'm gonna not do it through Etsy though, because of Etsy's fees. So I will be doing, you can do Venmo or Zelle. If you have Wells Fargo, you can do Zelle. I also have, stop, Brachiosaurus. Keep sliding. I can do T-Rexes. Look at this guy. I finished off some filament with him. So he's 3 different colors. He's so cute. His little arms. I don't have any right now because I sold my last 2 yesterday. I can do scorpions. I was surprised that I had students who wanted scorpions. So those.
And they're pretty big size.
Yeah, they're about as long as this guy is. They're about as long as the T-Rex.
And if you want to see what they look like, go back and look at our shorts. She shows what's in the shorts, and it'll show you how big. And then she has the shark attack one.
Yes, I have one with my shark. So we just talked about the shark. I can do sharks as well. You don't want to see that one that doesn't have a fin. But I can do their skeletal sharks, and this is also a Flexi Factory print. So I do have the rights to sell it. I'm one of his Patreon members. His mouth moves. These are 10, by the way. The dinos are 10 and the dragons are 20. If you have kids that are really into tech decks, and if you're a parent or teacher, you know what a tech deck is. They're the little skateboards. I have little fidget skateboards. They don't have wheels on them, so they're a little less annoying. Because the wheels, that's what makes them annoying sometimes. The kids like roll them all over things. This guy's a sparkly one, but you can see that there's the supports inside. Because that one's see-through. This one is not.
A support, what does that mean?
To make it so it doesn't crush. It's got like walls inside to keep it from crushing. So I have those.
And those are,
Those are $2 each. $2.
and free shipping if you buy something else with them.
Yes, ma'am. And then I have my little octopi, which are $5 each. And I have a whole bunch of these. That is a silica gel pack in there to keep them dry. It doesn't really need it. But so I have lots of the little octopi. If you like octopi. And this is what Mom is really excited about. She's tried to talk me into making these forever. They're a pen holder or a crochet hook holder or
Diamond art pen.
a diamond art pen holder. And they'll hold it that way or across like this. And I have a few.
Cute. I think he's so cute.
He is cute. And I have these for $10 available. And then I haven't sold any of these guys yet. I made this one just for me, but I can make bigger octopi too. He had a little bit of an issue with his hand, with his arm. So he's mine, but these ones actually spin like the little ones do. You just have to get them going.
And
But
they're 15.
yeah, these are 15. So that's kind of what I have right now is 3D printed stuff because right now that's easier for me.
Right. And she'll put the link below. All you have to do is, and when you go into the link, they can tell you what they want.
Yes. They can tell me what they want. Sorry, my filament is running out. I need to switch to another one in a second. So I'm just looking to see how close it is. I can see the Bowden tube. I can see it moving through. So in a second, I'm going to have to feed some more in.
Okay.
By the way, Steph said your yarns, they're all so gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Then she said, OMG, the dino necks. I know. They just. But it's
You
so,
remind me of like the dinosaurs they had on the Flintstones.
I can see that.
Cartoon, the Flintstones, yeah.
He's very cute. He's got a different color back and head. These
The
ones
picture-
actually, I have an order for these. So these 3 are actually sold. So those are going to someone I work with on Tuesday, but.
The T-Rexes are darling too.
Mhm. And that one turned out, I had to do 3 different filament changes. So he's got different colors on him and they were all different multicolors, but they kind of went together well. I love the orange on the top.
Yeah,
Kind of like fun little accents.
yeah, that's so cute. And he sold?
He's sold, yes. So those 3 dinosaurs are part of an order, but I can make more.
Right,
Take like 2.5 hours to print one. So
right.
it's
And
not
they won't be, she doesn't guarantee the color, but they all will be multicolored of some kind. So,
Yep. I do, yes.
unless you want a solid, you could probably make a solid
I
color.
have solid colors. I have solid black, blue, orange, red. I have a lot of solid colors that I can make things with
Yeah,
if you
you
want
do.
like them solid. I just like the way the multicolored looks, like it adds dimension like to this dragon, like the difference blue
Oh, yeah,
and
I know. And then they're shinier. Although
these
there's
are
a
silk.
shiny solid. Do you have the shiny solid or do you have the dull solid?
I have, well, it's not silks. It's shiny, but it's not silks.
Oh, okay.
So I might have. No, I don't think any of the solids that I have are silks. I was just looking around, but no.
Uh-huh.
And I got some new filament in that's also rainbow, but it's not silk. Sorry. You can talk for a second. I'm gonna feed this through.
Talk amongst yourselves. Well, I can talk, but I won't see any answers or anything. So yeah, that's Amber's new projects. So, and with her new machine, I'm looking around to see if there's anything else I can show, but I can say if you diamond paint, that'll be coming up next. If you diamond paint, we have on Facebook in our Hurley's Hand Dye, a Facebook group going for the Starry Nights, any kind of Starry Nights. Amber and I are both doing Black Cat 2, which is a Diamond Art Club Starry Night. But then I think Diamond Dots makes a Starry Night. And do any others of them make Starry Nights, Amber?
There's quite a few, and I think that you can get them on Amazon too, because it is it's public domain. So you can get it from quite a few different places. And Diamond Art Club actually has like 4 different Starry Nights two. They have the regular one, they have the Black Cat Night, they have Jurassic Night, Tabby Night, and Alice in the Starry Night, and they might actually have a couple more too. I cannot remember.
Yeah, and did you do Alice and Starry Night?
I
Yep.
did. That was actually my first Diamond Art Club I finished, and I have it here. I'll show it to you guys too.
Right.
I got it back from school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, school's almost out, so
We got 2 weeks left, so.
don't rub on that. If my computer starts shaking, it's because Coco's they're rubbing on it.
Okay, my color change is good. Okay, let me show you. Alice in the Starry Night. Where is she? Right there.
No, don't walk on that. Get off.
So this is the Alice in the Starry Night. And this was the first Diamond Art Club I ever finished. She is in rounds.
I like rounds.
Being about a month and a half to do. But I brought her home because I did notice someone has chipped off one of her drills. So I brought them all home. Because, and my Dahlia is missing a couple on the bottom too, where someone chipped off the drills in my classroom. So these will just be decorating my home now.
That's all right.
Because I don't want to deal with kids messing stuff up.
Right.
It's
Especially
frustrating.
so close to the end of the year and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, so anyway, about the Diamond Art group, we are halfway through, but you can still join. And you just have to tell them the rules. I don't know the rules, you guys.
You don't know the rules? The rules are you must post a picture. I don't even know where I put my rule paper. You must post a picture before you start, showing that you haven't started it yet. And there's on the post in our Facebook group, there's the rules of what you have to put on your picture to show that you haven't done it yet. And then within the paint along, which ends May 31st, you have to at least finish a 20 by 30 centimeter section, which we decided was a 12 by 15 inch. When we did the conversion, it's like 12 by 15 inch section. So if you have a big one, like when we show Black Cat Night in a minute,
We have.
you don't have to finish the whole thing to be entered at the end. So, and I have not got a ton done on mine.
Yeah.
But I've got a little more done this morning.
I got a little more done last night. So yeah, it's I mean, Amber works. I've been doing my Harry Potter Club yarn club between now and last time, which is when we started, and my mini skein club. So I've been working too, and I hit I'm doing it across, and our Starry Night is it 13 packs of black?
Yeah, I mean, I have 4 I haven't even put in there yet, and I'm halfway through one of the big containers of black that I filled.
Yeah, I think I'm on the second package of blacks, and blacks are hard to work with. Now I know that other Starry Night, the one from Diamond Dots, it only had, when Jill showed hers, it only had like 2 packs of black, but lots of different blues. So they're all made a little different, but ours has
black because it's the Black Cat Night.
Yeah, we have the black cat in there. And so I think I've hit the black cat, because boy, last night the section I did was almost all blacks. And I'll tell you guys, I've told Amber this, I do not like the squares.
She doesn't. I love the squares. She hates them.
She loves the squares, because lining them up, I've just not got that. I've not got the time to think about it. Like, I watched a lady doing perfect squares, and she said the way she does it, first of all, she pours them all out. She puts them on her light thing and picks all the ones out that have little things sticking out of them, or I'm going, oh my goodness, I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't have the patience to do that with everyone. And then she showed how she lines them up just perfectly. And I thought, well, as long as I get them on there, I'm happy, and I can move them later, squish them around. And my bottoms, I mean, when I did Amber and I did that cat, the Princess Cat and the Pea, my bottom line was not straight, but they were all
not either. I mean, mine's not perfect. I mean, even this one back here, she was squares. I mean, there's a few like that are up and down and on the side. I mean, it's not perfect, but from a distance, you can't tell.
No, that's what someone else said. I'm doing this for myself, and from a distance you can't tell. But my hand started hurting the other night because when you put them in, unless you're one of these people that, I mean, has all their colors laid out and does them in a row or something, you end up with some little spots that you have to put another diamond in color in, and you have to really push it down. So to get it to pop. So I was really pushing some of those down to get them in. My wrist actually hurt because after I got them all done, my square, I run my hand over. Do you do that?
Yeah, and pop them down with either my nail or with.
Yeah, I use it. That's what yeah. So with the circles, with the rounds, you just put them in and because they don't touch each other normally. So yeah, and I don't multi-place. So to me, I mean, I guess Amber said the squares are easier to multi-place.
I find that they're easier to line up. The rounds, I sometimes have to move them because the distance between them, it's meant to have a little more of a gap between them because the squares are meant to have no gap.
Right.
So I'll put down a row of like 9 or 10, and then I have to slide them to be over the little guide circles, if that makes sense.
Right.
Well, hi, Chris. Welcome.
Who?
Chris.
Oh, hi, Chris. Okay, so now that we're talking about these, do you want to show how much you finished first, or?
Yes, I want to show one thing though, because if you're going to join the Starry Night, this is going to be a giveaway for it. One of the dragons, and then one of these nice 3 diamond painting pens that I got for it. And the pen comes with some different tips if you want to multi-place. It all has singular, and it comes with some wax, and then this. So this is going to be part of our final giveaway in there. So just so you know, if you want to join us, you still have time. You do still have time.
Yeah, I still have time. And I know one girl was waiting for her kit. So I hope, was that Julie?
I think it was Julie or Julia.
I hope you got your kit.
Me too, because we want you to join us.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so do you want to grab yours? I'll grab mine too. We can show them at the same time.
I have mine already.
Oh, I have mine right here next to me.
Me too.
Okay. And there, because it's bigger than I realized. You thought it wasn't as big, but compared to my elephant, which I'll show you guys in a minute, it is bigger.
Okay, guys. That's how much Amber's got. Can you see mine?
Yeah.
I have much more.
Oh, yeah. See, I did the bottom skinny thing first, and now I'm doing bigger sections.
Well, I did the bottom skinny, and then I did another on top of it skinny. And last night I pulled 2 skinnies off together. But I'm just hitting, I think I'm just hitting the butt, the rear end of the black cat.
Yeah, I think you're hitting the legs or the butt.
Yeah.
But I want to show, since you can see both of ours.
Yeah. There.
If you're interested, I have my Crafts by Crashly. Do you too with you?
That's what's on there.
No, but I want to, because you guys can see that we covered them up.
Oh, right.
But I want to show you.
These are my little ones.
She does little and bigger ones. On mine, I cover mostly with big, and then I do the row that I'm on, I change to the half size.
And I cover all with little. So I had to get another package of these because I have my other one that I have. I'm not going to show you guys my tiger spear because I haven't worked on it all since I started these. But anyway, look at the difference. I think they're like half the size.
Yeah.
So I could actually cut these in half if I wanted to.
You could, yeah.
And I might do that because I don't use the
big ones. Like the big ones. I got donut acorns. Or they call unicorn donuts. And then I got alien invasion too.
Well, I noticed some of her ones are a little more expensive than the others. Some are $6 and some are $9.
And she's discontinuing some. She had a notice in her shop that she's discontinuing some. But it Crafts with Crashly. She's, I think, the only person who sells these ones on Etsy, the ones that are designed.
And they're really nice. Well, you got some of the ones from Walmart. I mean
Amazon.
Amazon. And they're kind of see-through, aren't they?
They are. And they're a lot thinner. These are, I don't know if you can even kind of hear the what?
This mirror. Shopping.
For you.
Oh, Mother's Day.
Oh.
Don't spend a lot. He's buying me a lawnmower, he said.
Oh, that'll be nice. So he can use it.
Did you hear Amber?
What?
She said, so you can use it.
Because you're not gonna mow.
No.
Not anymore. Yeah, so the Crafts by Crashly, they're thicker. And Dave actually was replacing all of his on his arch one this week. And some of the ones from Amazon that have been on there a few months kind of ripped, and he had to work really hard to get the rest of the pieces off. So
Oh,
these are thicker, the backside's really nice, and I don't think they're gonna rip. So
no.
but
I've
we're
re-
not sponsored. We paid our own money for these things, but we
Yes,
like them.
That's right. And she actually has a YouTube channel. Her and her husband do this together. And
Mhm.
he makes up all the designs
Mhm.
and then prints them out, I guess.
Yep.
And so they have what day was it? Wednesday?
Wednesday, I believe. Yeah.
Every Wednesday they show the new things that are coming out. So, but yeah, it's really great to have. I mean, I watched another guy that was demonstrating the different he was in the Newfoundland. He lived in Newfoundland, and he was showing ones from Amazon and some other. He had gotten two diamond dots paintings that were exactly the same. The one came and something was wrong with it. And so they sent him another one of the same one free. So he used this one to show the different, and a couple of them stuck. I mean, he used parchment paper. Do not use parchment paper.
Well, some people swear by parchment paper. Some
It
people do.
stuck. It stuck. And then he used, he didn't like the Amazon one because he had to go through and mark the Amazon, which was the good side and which was the bad, because the colors are so much alike. And I mean, they're white. And he says, when you're putting them on, sometimes one will be flipped and you won't know it, and you put it on. And
Well, some
and-
Amazon are double-sided. Some of the
Oh,
Amazon ones are double-sided. That's the one that we had.
oh, okay. Well,
But-
these weren't, but he got them, and he had to peel them off. I mean, they were stuck. So yeah, it was fun to watch him doing the different, but he didn't have the Crash by Crashly's ones.
Mhm.
But he did demonstrate the rest. And being in Newfoundland, there are probably places he got them that can't get them from.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or, oh, hey, Jill just joined us. Hi, Jill. Good afternoon. It's not quite afternoon for us yet. Almost. We've already been on almost 40 minutes, Mom.
Wow. We showed
My
our
3D
diamond.
printing, we showed your yarn. Oh, I wanted to show my other whip because I did work some more. I was trying to get as much of my elephant done as I could before we started our tea tomorrow. So I actually got a lot more done.
Oh yeah, you did.
Have one row, and I felt like this was big, but then when I compared it this morning to the Black Cat Night,
Oh yeah, a whole another
that's a
section.
lot wider and it's longer.
Oh, and longer, yeah.
So that's gonna take me a while, I think.
Because I think ours are 25 by 25, almost 26 by 26. But
Yeah, they're a little big.
and Jill, I watched your unboxing and I watched your kitting up. And as I already mentioned, you're lucky. You only have two packs of black, and we have 13 packs of black to do. And black's such a rough cover. Plus, we have some navy blue that are almost black that go
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
and then a purple that's almost black.
Yeah, and then a purple that's almost black. So yeah, it's fun. And it's fun to watch. I'm going to show it again since Jill just got on here. It's fun to watch all these colors on the bottom. Can you see them?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
the colors on the bottom. It's going to be really, really colorful. Ooh.
I almost feel like they mixed the color scheme of the Scream with the color scheme of Starry Night. Because you've seen that painting, right? The Scream. That's another Van Gogh.
Oh,
Hold on,
no.
I'll show it to you.
Probably. I mean, I've seen Sunflower. I've seen, what's it called? I've seen Doctor Who, where they visit him. And
But the Scream.
you know, oh, yeah, maybe they did. I've
mixed
never
the
seen
color
one.
scheme.
Yeah. I sometimes wonder if Van Gogh, that's who did these, if maybe he had a sight problem, and this is how he saw things kind of blurred together. Because when you have your glasses off, the colors kind of blur together. You can't really see what they are. They look way different than when you have your glasses on.
You can see
I
colors
can't
through your
remember.
glasses?
I do, but it still blurs. Oh, you don't see color?
Not really. Like
Well,
it kind of looks like
I can
this.
see everything. But
Without my glasses, this is what it looks like, Mom. Everything kind of completely blurs together, like in
Oh,
color
that's
palette.
how I used to be, but once I got the
Yeah.
implants, whatever. But now when I take it off, it's still kind of blurry, far away, but I thought, I wonder if he really did have a sight problem. So he painted what he saw, and it would be kind of blurry.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was just my thought thinking. Anyway, so
All right. So I think all we have left is your cat box,
right.
your cat lady box.
Yeah. And if you guys don't know, this is my last month of the cat lady, which it renews tomorrow. And I haven't quite decided if I'm renewing it or not. Although I like the shirts. I get a new shirt every time. And this is the Mother's Day one. So we will see what it is. This is what it looks like. She keeps you in.
Suspense.
And she sends you always a postcard, which on the back of the postcard tells what's in the box. And are you waiting for what's in the box, huh?
By the way, it says she has lots of blue, and that's good for her in her starry night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing they always send, look at Coco, is a Coco toy. Is a toy for 2 toys for your cat. Which right now, oh, I see the other one. Okay, 2 toys for my cat. This time it's a little hippopotamus.
Oh, that's cute.
Look at Coco. And then it's another stick toy.
Oh,
I don't tend to play with these stick toys as much as Coco would like because you have to wind them up and unwind them. And this time it's a little, well, I guess it's, you hear her over here? Yes. She must smell
we can't
catnip
really
all
see
over.
her.
Yeah. So anyway, I've got 2 of these now that I
And a
made.
little sock.
Huh? Yeah, a little. I may just remove the end of these to give to her. Do you want this? You do?
Steph says she has a whole dresser drawer of cat lady box shirts. She said they're
Oh.
so good.
They're so fun. Anyway, this is the Mother's Day one, so I'm waiting to see what she says. Okay, looks
Okay.
like we got a.
Is that a water bottle?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool.
Only I can't get it open. Where's my scissors? There they are. It's a pink one. Of course, it's double wrapped.
Of
And
course.
it says best cat mom ever. And
Oh,
it's
that's
a big
cute.
one. It's about a 30-something ounce at least.
Yeah.
And it has, let's see.
You twist the top and that lid stays attached. So you got to twist it and that holds it on there. So when you open it, yeah, like that.
I'm trying to get this thing off,
No, you can't take that off. That's attached. So you don't lose the lid.
but I can't get the thing open.
You-
Don't you have to put a straw or something in it?
No, that's so you don't lose the lid. You have to open it like that and drink it and then put the lid back on. That's how it opens. That's how you drink it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
this is
so
the
you
kind
don't
of
lose the
bottle
lid.
you can put a straw in.
Yeah.
The kind of bottle you can put a straw in. Anyway, so best mom ever in pink. Oh, where are you here? Want it? There. Okay. Then we got a clean touch ink pad. No mess. Kitty's foot never touches the ink.
Oh, so you can take a paw print of your cat and
Yeah.
save it.
I've never heard of these.
Oh yeah, people do it so that when their animal dies, they have something to remember it by. Mhm.
Neat. Okay. That's something I would have never bought because I didn't even remember ever seeing one of those.
That's kind of a newer thing within the past couple of years. I've seen them around.
One of these times we're going to get an urn to put your cat in.
Oh no. Hope,
Hope not.
hope not.
Okay, so that's 2 gifts so far. Then we got this, a cat frame. Please keep out of reach of naughty kitties. Everything they seal nowadays.
Jill says, I'm almost packed for New Orleans, just my crafting bag left. And then she said, I should do a dog mom box. Is that a thing? I don't know. There may be a dog lady box.
It might be. Oh, okay. It's a cat frame and it is heavy.
It looks
And
solid.
as it stands up. I do have a picture of Coco I could put in there.
Yeah. Not Pearl, of course.
Well, Pearl, I do have some.
Like your other cat.
I do have pictures of her that were taken in the cat show. Yes, my other cat.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Mom.
Here is my sweater. It says, it's our shirt. She's over here going crazy with this thing, the toy. Okay, it says, ask me about my cat.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I like that. I've seen ask me about my grandchildren before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have a dog box, Jill.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they have everything now.
Yes. Okay, that is it. No, you usually, oh, excuse me. You usually get 2 big gifts or 3 and a sweatshirt. And a shirt. I did get a sweatshirt once, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And then 2 cat toys. And you have the option. You don't have to do the cat toys if you don't want. I get it because that's the most fun for my cat, is getting the cat toy. So, oh, I just put my glasses in the cat box. Oh no, I put this.
Oh no, Jill. Coco is the one that has hair. Pearl is the hairless.
Yeah, Pearl is the hairless.
Which you hardly ever see Pearl because she's always in a cocoon somewhere.
Right. I lost my glasses.
Bundled up. You lost your glasses? They're on your face, Mom.
Oh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Senior moment. I threw these in, and when they hit these scissors, I thought they were my glasses. I was throwing my glasses. Okay, guys, let's just move on.
That's awesome. Oh, the octopus is going to run out of filament right before the top of the head. I'm going to have to change it out just to finish the head, I think. I'm playing
So what did you put in? Oh, the dragon?
the octopus. I'm playing filament not bingo. What's it called when you're like when you're about to run out of yarn chicken. I'm playing filament chicken right now.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know, maybe it'll be enough to finish it.
Like it's close.
Yeah, it's got 1 minute left, so maybe I won't run out.
I hope not. Anyway, so as soon as we're off of this, Amber will be putting her links if you want any of those dinosaurs or whatever. I mean, they're great for you guys. I mean, for people, and they're good for kids' birthdays. And what else is coming up?
Oh, I didn't show you guys this. If you want like a craft trash can.
It's a dumpster, you guys.
You can make these too. It's like a trash bin. It's even got the holes for the little thing to pick it up to dump it into the truck. You know, like stick it.
Amber put candy in it this week for her kids.
Yes.
A cute little candy thing too.
Oh, it just barely had enough. Nice, it finished. It got a lot quieter in here.
And on this side, I didn't hear it at all.
Did you really not? Oh.
Oh.
For me, it felt so loud. I felt like I was talking over it. So this is my octopus right now. On the build plate.
So you can remove them right away?
Yeah. I usually just put the board on my table that's a little bit cooler and it cools it off.
Ah, okay.
But these are not always easy to get the brim off of the silk on these. But yeah, so there's his little leg, one little leggy. It's a lot of he's multicolored. He's orange and red and the gold. He's
pretty.
Yeah. He printed while we were filming.
Pretty. pretty nerdy.
easy. But
Yeah.
yep, I don't really have anything else to talk about right now.
Either.
Hmm.
I'm looking around my table. I think we covered everything.
Don't forget to come join us in our Facebook group.
Right.
Great.
Even if you're not doing it, join us.
Come join us.
We're
long as
now,
you step
are we
up.
at mid-month? Are we gonna do a mid-month giveaway or what?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I hadn't really thought that far in advance yet. I know tomorrow's the 14th, which is Mother's Day and our anniversary.
Amber and Dave will have been married, don't tell me. 14 years?
13.
13 years.
Okay, look at how this looks on the red. The little bit of gold over the red right there.
Yeah, that's cute.
Cool. And then the bottom is orange because that's the first color I started with.
Pretty.
Yeah. And then there's what I took off of it to
Oh,
throw.
yeah.
I printed it with a brim. It's called a brim. So it keeps it from coming off of the build plate.
Well, when we did ours on the other ones, we did the pyramid and it had that on it, but it didn't come off easy. We had to crack it and then saw it down or whatever you call it.
Oh, did I tell you I made the dragon egg too? I made one of the dragon eggs. The ones that comes open.
Oh yeah, but you never showed me.
No, hold on. It's on a shelf in the living room. Be right back. You can talk for a second, Mom, even though you can't see anyone's comments.
Anyway, yeah, the dragon egg, I had told Amber about them and I'm glad she got them. I don't know what you use them for. I didn't know they opened. So that's kind of neat that they open like a Fabergé egg, but they were dragon egg.
I was going to open it first either. And then I was like, well, that's kind of weird. And I pushed on it a little and it cracked. And yeah, they open. Because I was like, why is it printing supports inside of it? I was trying to figure out, I see tree supports inside of it, but the filament almost looked like it was a dual color because it goes from like the pinkish purple to like green. But yeah, so that's my little dragon egg that I made. Put candy in it or something for Halloween or for Easter. Could have Easter dragon eggs.
Yeah, it would be so cute.
It would be cute, but yeah. So I forgot to tell you that I had made that. It didn't take very long either. Like 45 minutes, I think.
I think you said you were making a dragon egg. But then I never heard about it again. So
It's made with the same filament as this one.
right, that was the night then.
So yeah. Oh, Jill just said, of course I want all your yarn, Amber, but we will see when I get back home. And at work, my principal has been joking with me about how they're going to start calling me the dragon lady. And I said, just start calling me Khaleesi, the mother of dragons. That's from Game of Thrones.
I thought you didn't watch that.
I watched a few episodes. I couldn't really get into it much.
Yeah.
But
well, the very first episode turned me off. So I never got into it at all.
yeah.
So,
I wanted to like it, but yeah, it was a little much for me. So didn't watch it after I watched like 4 or 5 episodes and then I was like, no, thank you. I'm good.
you didn't watch Bridgerton?
No, I have no desire to see Bridgerton.
Well, I loved him. I watched, yes, there's a lot of sex scenes, but right now, this third year, instead of doing the Bridgerton, they're doing the Queen Charlotte, which is, she's the main character, but they're doing from how she got to be queen and it's really interesting. It's really fun to see, and brings out some things, once you're the queen, everything you do, say, or whatever affects everybody, so it's fun to watch. Just the different, I guess the Bridgerton book series was like 8 or 9 or 10 books long, so this could go on for a while. So, but yeah, but I like.
Let's see. Oh, sorry, I was going to answer Chris's question. I don't have silent boards, but this is the new Bamboo P1P. I have not done any modifications to it. It's just as is. So they may have silent boards. I don't know. It was basically plug and play. I took it out of the box, unscrewed a few things, and it was ready to go. So yeah, I definitely worth the money. And
Right.
I'm trying to save up to maybe buy a second one. Cause I mean, the dragons take 10.5 hours to print, but I mean, I'm selling them like that. So if I could do some more, could afford it. But anyway, yeah. So this guy's fun. I really like how it turned out. I didn't realize the red that I used was not a silk in the middle. So I've got silk orange on the bottom, regular red PLA, and then the silk copper on top.
It's all right. It looks fun.
Yeah, turned out okay. Anywho. All right.
Yeah. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you don't like us, then just
watch something else.
watch something else. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. You'll get notifications, although I always get my notifications about 15 minutes into whatever's on, whatever I'm getting notifications for. But you will be clued into all the things we have going on then. And make sure you go over to Facebook and join our Hurley's Hand-Dyed group.
Yeah.
So do you join it? I had to join it, you guys. But yeah. And then you can see how this is coming along for everybody. You can jump in at any time, even if you just jump in the last week and do some. It's just
and you can post other things in there too. I mean, it's our little community for all of us. So you can post other things about other crafts. It doesn't, I mean, right now it's just diamond painting because we're doing the paint along, but you can post other things in there that you're doing. We'd love to see it.
Yeah. If you're crocheting or whatever, that's fine. It's our group. It's Hurley's Hand-Dyed. So post whatever you want. If you remember, you can. And are you the moderator?
Am I the admin of the group? Yes.
So do you actually get to see stuff before it goes on and take it off if you don't like it or what?
I don't have post approval on. No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I do. I am able to take posts off and boot people from the group if they post inappropriate things.
Right. Okay.
But I trust our group, and you have to answer questions to get into our group. So those usually help screen people. So, but they're simple questions. So,
right.
all right. Oh, I'm tired now. I haven't done anything today and I'm tired.
Okay.
So we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. I
don't know. That's Memorial Day weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true. And that might be, we'll be traveling probably that Saturday. So maybe the Saturday after, which is June 3rd.
3rd June.
Which will be because our make along ends the 31st of May, which is a Wednesday.
Right. So we may pop in with the make along drawing or
maybe, but I'm going to do that on the Facebook group, not on here. So because we're running the whole make along through the Facebook group, not through our YouTube.
Okay.
So
and how do you get in the drawing?
I told them they have to post a 20 by 30.
That's it.
Yeah, you have to make and show that you've done that during our make along time, basically. So, and that's it. We'll have other drawings within it, which Jill, you won the one from last week. So I need you to go on there and tell me what color you want of your tray.
And what did you win? Oh, the tray.
Heart-shaped tray.
Oh, another heart-shaped tray. Okay.
Yes. So anyway, let's look at June 3rd and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, have a wonderful weekend and happy Mother's Day tomorrow. Even if you're not a mom, you're a mom.
That's right.
I'm a mom to 90 kids a day.
Say 90 kids a day.
So, yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll see you all in 3 weeks.